Hi, Costi. Welcome. Hey, we bad. How do you do? Checking cinemas? Or why? Uh, Herdiana. I believe that's your name. Could be wrong. Hello there. Movie I'm excited about won't be coming to my country at all. Which movie is that? Where else can you do naughty things in public without being caught? I thought it would be Iron Lung. I thought it would be Iron Lung. Why is this thing not letting me go through? Popcorn bucket with no bottom. Yeah, I suppose we're just gonna deal with it as it comes. It's not working. So why? One of those days where I want to run away from everything. Give me a second, chat. Can I die? Is that like an option? Can I do that? Can I just die? Can I just stop breathing? Hello. Welcome to my life. There's one piece of advice I can give people. Don't go into the most miserable job on planet Earth. Anyway, welcome back everyone. Today, we are doing cool stuff. Now, I'm doing it on the YouTube world because there's a couple of stuff I need to do. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Like when people touch stuff and break everything else, and then everything else is broken and nothing works. I am so over technology. I wish we could go back to the Flintstone days. You know, you press a remote, a little baby dragon dinosaur flies out and goes and turns your TV on. And then people wonder why IT people are so miserable. They really do wonder. Should have been a lion painter. Anyway. Hello everyone. I will get to my usual fun self in just like a hot second. I just need to... What the... Hello? What? A gnome? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my lord, aren't you just adorable? Too bad I have to sell him. I mean, I could put him here in the garden, but he's like 360 gold. Hello everyone. How do you do? Sorry, I'm having a day. I really wish my break would come so I don't have to deal with this stuff. Okay, so you guys need to decide if we keep this gnome or not. I'm leaving this on you. I don't like the way that fence is sitting against him, so I'm gonna move him from there. That was deeply, deeply traumatic. Okay, we need to plant some stuff here. Biakuas. It's only mid-autumn, but we can still make quite a few crops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 24 crops total. Thy truly toxic. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping off your people over here. How do you do? How was your stream? What is love? What is life? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Oh, yay. There is, I believe there is a use for this later on. You can do mana infusion, but I mean, it's not really... You can make leather if you have salt. So, you know, I suppose it does have its uses-ish. Make brown dye if you want to. Bone meal. But other than that, zombie flesh is pretty much very useless in this mod pack. Which is sad because, like... Head away? Yep. Which is sad because, like, you know... We're playing Ale and Tavern, set up way too late because we got sucked into the game. That game does look like fun. I'm doing mod things, I'm not just trolling and bullying you. Mod things, you say. Okay, I am going to sell this gnome because, you know. There we go. There was a game someone sent me that I've been keeping my eye on, which is Emberville. And let me tell y'all, I am actually pretty excited because it's like Diablo meets Stardew Valley. And I want it. Okay. So I'm busy sorting out my farmland now, but we need fire crystals. We do. We need fire crystals. Now, I am going to do a thing, and you guys can do this in your playthrough as well. But we're going to go to the Skull Cavern. I've got a slew of torches, but we're going to do it on peaceful. Now, I know what y'all are thinking, but Uncle Rusty, why are you wussing out? Now, there's two ways you can go about this. You do eventually need to kick the ass of the denizens of the Skull Cavern. However, when you start out with the Skull Cavern, you don't have to play it on hard or medium or hardcore or whatever you want to do, because the Skull Cavern is already unbelievably difficult. All right? It is a ridiculous thing. I forgot in the last video to take that out, but I'm saving those things because I'm going to show, the next video what I'm going to do. So there's some stuff we're going to do today, and some stuff, again, you can't tell the YouTube audience about. Those that watch the VOD of the series, I think we're like on part 23 now. Shh. Don't tell them. Okay? If they're not here for the live YouTube audience is a different audience than the VOD watch. Okay? So I'm counting on you, VOD watchers, right now, or live people right now, not to tell the VOD watchers. Okay? It's our secret. I'll finish it up. You didn't even leave me chicken, bro. You didn't even leave me chicken, man. Imagine watching a VOD. Hey, don't insult. I'm gonna throw this out of. I am so over this bullshit. Guy's camera breaks in the middle of a thing. He's like, "Can it be fixed in 2 hours?" I'm like, "No." Have you upgraded your backpack? Did I? I swear I did. Yes, I did. I did. And it was in the newest video, honey, which means you didn't watch yet. As a member, you should be keeping your eye on it. But yes, the latest video is not out yet. That is tomorrow. But I did upgrade my backpack, so I'm letting you all know. My backpack is now gold level backpack. All right? I listened. And the next person I'm listening to is to sort out the storage. But that's not for today. That's for a YouTube video. Why did I leave my gold coin here? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait until this is done. And then I am going to go straight to the Skull Cavern. And what you want to do is when you go to the Skull Cavern, you ideally want to take a batch of torches with you, because you can mark your exits as you go down the Skull Cavern, which will make it easier and quicker for you to get to the bottom. Publicly shamed. I shame all my members. Ask Havoc. Havoc knows. I shame Havoc on a daily basis. Weebad isn't a member, so I can't shame Weebad. I would shame Weebad, but, shame, and this shame is not a shame like you would think it is, okay? It's a loving shame, okay? If you're a member, I lovingly shame you. If you're not a member, I place dishonor on your cow. That's just how that is. Why are you standing here? So if you don't want dishonor on your cow, would highly recommend you become a member like this very second. I would. Trust me, you don't want me to dishonor your cow. Let me just tell you. You don't want that. You should have him play the Dead Space remake, but he will never play it. No. Why would I want to play horror games? Huh? Why would I want to play horror games? Explain to me what possible fun I could get out of a horror game. Huh? Explain it to me. Because they're cool? No, they're not. Because I told you to. I'm probably not going to listen to you. I love you, Remy. I do, but that doesn't mean I have to listen to you. Horror games are fun and have good stories. Tell that to Isla. Prove you can be brave. I proved it by playing Half-Life Alyx. Have you seen that YouTube streams can now send one feed to YouTube and it'll then also show as shorts? Yep. Can't be brave if you don't get scared. Listen. I did Half-Life Alyx in its entirety, okay? And I proved without a shadow of a doubt that I beat it, okay? Despite all the horrificness that happened to me and all the bullying, I did it. So I don't want to hear none. I have done my horror game quota for the rest of existence. Because I did it with these two eyeballs. With a helmet on top. I survived Jeff. Y'all ain't got nothing on me. Nothing, chat. I did it. This guy. Okay? So before you tell me, oh, but you played the horror game. No. No. It was more than a year ago. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I did it. Be it Resident 7 VR. I would rather play Skyrim. I would rather play Skyrim. I need to shame your husband because you got you sick. Bad husband. Why you get your wife sick? Bad husband. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get to mechanical farming eventually. Good lordy Lou. Oh my gosh, emulator. Why? Why? Pixie dust. What the hell? Why? Why though? Okay. My farm is a little dark. Do I have any glowstone actually? I'm pretty sure I brought a bunch of glowstone from the nether, unless I actually never did. No! Chat, what is this? How does one go to the nether and not bring back glowstone? What? Shows you what kind of Minecraft player I am. Why have I made 22 parts of this series and I still don't have glowstone? Terrible. Honestly, terrible. Horrendous even. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. At least it'll look spiffy now. Here. And put one. At least it looks nice now, you know? I would make more gold sprinklers, but I'm thoroughly out of fire crystals. I legitimately have no more fire crystals left whatsoever. Otherwise, I would still be making more sprinklers. And I was fully prepped the previous episode to make like a bunch of sprinklers. And as it turns out, I was not prepared enough. It's Wednesday today, right, chat? It is Wednesday. I'm not daydreaming, right? It is Wednesday. I want to make sure it's Wednesday. Hey, Patty. How do you do? Welcome, welcome. Wednesday. I'm going to make sure that the days are correct. Listen, the only horror games that I will be playing, okay, will be ones that I feel would be great for me as well.